Hi everyone, I'm gonna do a realm tour because I, for some reason, decided I just want to randomly start a Minecraft channel. I don't know why, but welcome to my realm. This is the spawn point. Of course, this is the name of the realm, Kermyland, and then we have all the rules here. And also, these are the colors of Kermyland, like light blue, I think that's cyan actually, lime green, and pink or magenta. Here is like what I call the town hall. So we have like a bed, just some like basic stuff. This is the meeting room. We never use this room, it's just here because I thought it would be nice to have. And these are what I call the communal storage chests. They're just extra stuff we put in here. Oh, and all of these name tags were cheated in. We cheat on this server. Or realm. If I say server, I mean realm, but I always just call it a server for some reason. And this is the cobblestone chest, because I have a fuck ton of cobblestone from strip mining. And down here is our world map. It's not all of the world, but it's where most of our like houses and stuff are kept. I think everyone's house is on this map. And then here is a place, my brother built this town hall. He's a pretty good builder. My brother put like a placeholder for the dragon egg and head for when we do defeat the Ender Dragon. Now this direction is our chicken farm, or more of an egg farm. We're working on building up our chicken population. And here is a lighthouse my brother built. Oh, down there you can see a bunch of foxes, because one day I decided to mass spawn a shit ton of foxes. I love foxes. My username actually means foxes in Latvian, but they're very cute, but they're all huddled in a tree over there. And back here is just a porch. I don't really know why we have this, but it's here. But we and a friend of mine found a ruined nether portal that was like huge, so we put a command block down so we could go back to it because it was pretty far away. Then, over in this direction, I don't really know what else we're gonna put here, but I'm sure my brother has some plans for these like empty spaces. But this is our like communal wheat farm. And in here, I don't know if, oh, he's over at the other end. There is somehow a pig got into it. And so he's our wheat pig. His name's Wilbur, but it's really hard to get his name tag to show up. And this is the site of my brother's old house. He's moving over in that direction. I hear his dogs and his like storage and his nether portal, and this was our first strip mine. And in this direction is two of my friends' houses. This is to my friend Kimber's house. Those right here are my brother's horses. He needs to move them. He just has them all corralled over here. Now this isn't my friend Kimber's house. She's building a Walmart, which I actually need to work on making some automatic doors for it. But it's pretty nice so far. We haven't got much of the inside done, but it's going to be a real fun build once it's done. And then in this direction is her house. And actually, this is the area I spawned all of those foxes. A lot of them have migrated, like, to the east, but there's still a lot of them here. This is her house. I love the little vine decoration she added to it. This is her downstairs. These are 2 cats and a little couch in her kitchen. And up here is her bedroom. Here's her pet fox. And I love the fireplace she built. I keep thinking that horse was a Enderman, even though this film is on peaceful mode, because I am a big baby and cannot handle mobs, or can't handle hostile mobs. I think about a month ago, me and a friend went mining and we put it on easy mode, and the first mob I came across, I just screamed. It was a witch in a cave, and she threw a potion at me, and the only thing I could do in that moment was scream. And then this pathway is to my friend Bonnie's house, and this one's pretty far away because she wanted her house to be in I think it's an oak forest. So we had to travel. I say it's really far, it's not that far away, but it's a walk. Oh, and you can see all of the migrated foxes. They're very cute, but they can also be very annoying when you have them in clusters. It's just a bunch of screeching noises all the time. It sounds like a screaming baby, and it's really distressing to hear. They're so cute, and I can't bring myself to do some population control. Here's her house. She has added a lot of new additions to it recently. All of these glass cover-ups you see are areas where there were caves that she kept falling into, so she had a glass over them so she would not fall into them. And this is a little pond she built, which is very pretty. Oh, and notice that there's even a little jack-o'-lantern. This is my friend Bonnie's house. There's her kitchen. And her living room with some storage. Down here is her enchantment room. Oh, and I guess she added some other stuff too. And then this is her bedroom. Here's her cat. I think it's called Puff. Yeah, I think his name is Puffball. Out here is her place called the shed, where she keeps all of her animals, for the most part. I think aside from her cat. We got 2 sheep. I cannot remember their names, and I didn't realize when I don't have the hotbar on that I cannot see name tag names. Kind of sucks, but she also has 2 bunnies and then her chicken Miracle. And we named him that because he was, in the beginning of this realm, the only pet of hers to have survived. She had 3 cats, they all fell into lava. And he also kept escaping her house, and we lost him many times. But we always ended up getting him back. And up here is, I forget what it's called, a tree walkway? And this is where she keeps her birds. And this is honestly probably my favorite build on this realm. I love it so much. It's so cute. And all her little birds have their own little nest to sit in. And there's a feeding area. So cute. I don't know if I jumped or if that bird hit me. I don't know. I always do get nervous though, because you can push them, that I'm gonna accidentally push one of the birds off of this thing and kill it. So that's my friend Bonnie's house. There's only one more thing in here I have to show you guys. That is Landfill Island. So we got here, a whole backstory, because we were looking for a treasure chest, and this island got destroyed by our searching for a treasure chest. And because of that, we had a bunch of leftover blocks, like sand and sandstone. So she built this like sand castle. And then we ended up pushing a turtle into it, and his name is Dale. So as you can see, this is the Church of Dale. Very beautiful. And then Dale has a husband named Dave, and they have 2 children, I think Delilah and Danny are their names. We also had to do this weird ladder design because the turtles kept getting on top of here so they could escape. And I'm going to attempt to show you down here. It's really hard to get down into the... Well, I'm probably gonna drown. I'm not in creative mode. I will show it to you by swimming. It's like an underwater cave for them. Or not cave, like a tank. That's the word. And I believe there used to be tropical fish in there. Whenever we spawn tropical fish, they always end up despawning for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but I think Delilah's the one who spends the most time down here. Oh, look at all the sleeping foxes. They're so cute when they're all curled up like that. I think foxes in this game might be nocturnal. I'm not 100% sure, but I see them sleeping during the day far more often than I see them sleeping at night. And to the right over here is to my friend Anna's house. And then this pathway is very janky, so I apologize for that, but up here is my friend Kimber's water tower that she built. And on 3 of the 4 sides, I don't know if you can maybe see it from down below that well, is Kermyland on the side, and it also has a picture of Kermit. If it could just let me down. This is just another turtle tank that we have. I don't think this turtle has a name, though. Ooh. Forgot I had eggs in my inventory. This is the scary part that I always... There we go. Okay, I did it. And this is the way to Anna's house. My favorite part of the walkway is this part, because I just jump off, even though I know that's probably going to kill me. Or, not that it's going to kill me, that I'm going to sustain damage, but it's a lot of fun. It's also a very bad habit, because I tend to now, when I'm playing on, like, games that are, like, on easy mode, I will just jump around willy-nilly, and then I lose health very fast, because I'm so used to playing in peaceful mode where you don't really need to eat, and your, like, health comes back right away. This is our house. This is our downstairs. It's her dog Broccoli. And this is her, like, storage section. And then up here, she has a really cute, like, loft bed. And, like, a barrel and a flower. The barrel's for, like, her personal items and stuff. This is actually her first house on Java. Actually, I think both her and one other friend on here, they had never played on Java before. They'd only played on Pocket Edition. And these are her horse and 4 pink sheep. And we actually found 2 of these sheep, like, in the wild over this direction. Now you can kind of see the Kermyland from down here. I'll turn around again once I get to the town hall area so you guys can see it a little bit better. There it is, Kermyland. And the final thing I have to show you guys is my house, or I call it my island. I have a lot of stuff on here. This is one of the train stations, and this is the train station that goes to my island. Oh no, I do not know which. I think I'm gonna have to turn the hotbar back on. Probably make this whole thing easier. But while we are riding to my island, I'll tell you the story of how we got to this section of the world. This is actually, I think, negative 11,000 X and then like negative 2,000 C. Because I really wanted to live on a mushroom island because, as I said earlier, I'm a big baby and do not like hostile mobs. And I knew that hostile mobs don't spawn on the mushroom island, only mushrooms do. So I was like, sweet. This was back in the beginning of the realm when it's just me and my brother, and we were trying to actually play survival and not cheat and go into creative mode and stuff. So we traveled. Oh, the other thing is he wanted to live in a spruce forest. So I went on like one of those websites where you like search like the seed map. And so I went through the seed we were on, and I found a section in the world where we are right now, where there's a spruce forest, and then Mushroom Island. I think it's just Mushroom Island. I'm not sure. I'll call it a Mushroom Island. Anyways, this is the second train station. I know it's a minecart station technically, but I always call it a train station. But I put little flags to represent the area of the island, or the area of our land that you're going to. And then also, this is the horse track, because horses do not go into the minecarts very easily, or I think at all maybe. So we made this so we could walk our horses or other mobs who we can't fit into the minecarts to and fro. But to finish my story on how we got here, so we walked for 4,000, oh my goodness, we walked for 4 hours from our spawn point to where we are now. And the reason we didn't just like teleport was because I had a donkey that I already tamed, and I was like, I'm not leaving my donkey. So here we are, and it makes teleporting very difficult sometimes because I put in a lot of numbers. But here is I covered my ravine in glass because I didn't want my mushrooms to like fall down the ravine. And I put this here for like mining and stuff, but me and a friend went through this whole thing. It's not very lucrative. It's a very small ravine. But here is my house. And actually, the barn and the house I both built from tutorials, so I will link those two tutorials down below if you would like to build them yourself. In here, my barn, and it has 6 stalls. This is my cat Eddie. This is the donkey Greg, who I rode all the way here. He's a very slow donkey, which is why it took a very long time to get here. My brother had a very fast horse, and I had a very slow donkey. So it's a very fun adventure. And this is Irwin. He's actually named after the Attack on Titan character, which I believe his name actually isn't Irwin. So I messed it up, but I've already had to change his name once because I thought I messed it up the first time. But I'm just not doing it again. And then this is Myrtle. I do not know how the sheep got here, but she's here. And this is Obby. I know his name's Obsidian, but we call him Obby. He's my other horse, Hassan's son, and then my friend Anna's horse. We bred Hassan and her horse, Mister, and they made Obby. And up here's Kermit Cemetery. A lot of our mushrooms like to hang out up here, especially the blue ones, especially the brown ones like to hang out up here. But here's Adam the chicken's grave, my friend Kimber's chicken Adam, who was killed by a fox. And these are those 3 cats of my friend Bonnie's that I mentioned earlier, who fell into lava. And then this was Lappy, my fox, who died as I was trying to put him in his enclosure. Because I had him on like a lead, and the stupid thing of flying in creative mode with him on the lead, and so he's like bouncing, and he took a little too much fall damage and and died. Well, he did escape too. He was in the cage beforehand, but he escaped. And then up here is just the loft. It's got some storage and hay, as the lofts do. And there's just more storage. Actually, this is where most of the horse stuff is. I have all my storage labeled. And here's my house. I originally had a different house that I built also off a tutorial. And I honestly hated it. I don't know why I built that house. I had it for about a year before I tore it down and built this. But this is my dog, Miss Piggy. And then here's my home. I love these. Forget what it's called, but the warped wood, the blue one particularly. Like, the door is so pretty. But anyways, here's like my crafting room. It's got all of the crafting table essentials. Also got my jukebox, and this is where I keep my music disc. And then just some other storage for stuff that I would be most likely to use here. And this is what I mean about these doors. Like, when you put 2 together, they're just absolutely gorgeous. And here is my storage and cooking room. So this is just where I keep all of my shit. I'm very happy with my storage system, because also my old house, my storage system was shit, and it got to a point where I was just shoving things all into an empty chest, and then once that got full, I just made a new chest. So it was very unorganized, and even more storage. You will see as we go through this house. This house has a lot of storage in it. And this is my bedroom. I have a little canopy bed. I'm actually going to sleep in it because I need to reset my spawn point, because I just moved the world spawn. This is like my armor chest and my tool chest. Oh, yeah, there's nothing in there right now, and just some flowers. And this is my enchantment room. And then through here is more storage and just a brewing stand. I'm actually going to move that. I'm going to make a basement and just leave this as like extra storage for if I ever need that. And then there are 2 balconies. They look identical on this build, and I really don't like them because they're so tiny and you can't see anything. So I'm actually going to expand this and link the 2 ones and just make like a wraparound porch that's much bigger, so it can actually be like useful. That is my house. I think, no, that is not everything. There is still, I believe, there are 2 more things on this island I have to show you guys. So this is the fox cage. You see through here. I'll go in so you guys can see. The top is very unorganized, but it's fine, it works. So this is Lappy Jr. And where's Ari? Oh my goodness, no, that's their baby. This is Ari, I believe. Yep, there's Ari. So they're the mom and dad. And then their babies are Echo, Neko. Where is he? No, that's Bramble. There's Neko, and this is Bramble. They are very, very energetic animals. And this is their water and food containers. I keep the water shut because they can go into it, and it always terrifies me that they're like gonna drown. And then I also have this little creeper head as a toy. And then in here, well, there should be berries in here, so I will have to we'll have to move them, but there should be berries in there for when we breed them. And then the final thing I have to show you guys, actually I'm going to go through the other entrance because I find it very pretty. Well, I also have a farm. That's a work in progress right now. So I used to have a huge wheat farm up there behind my house where the horse barn is now. But I destroyed it to make the horse farm. But this is my sheep or my wool area. So I have all the storage for the wool. And then down here is where I keep all of my sheep. I don't have them all bred yet because I'm trying to get 10 of every colored sheep. But they're all down here. I'm almost done, I think. I'm not sure how many more in each I need to get, but I know I at least have like 5 of them all bred to 10. But there are a few that I need to breed more. Especially this orange. There's only 4 of them. Oh, there's 5. Okay, we're halfway there. But it's very loud down here. But I love it. They're so cute. Making this thing was a pain in the ass. So I had to carve out, we had to find a section, me and my brother found a section below where it was far enough down where when you dug this whole area out, it didn't hit the ocean. So we had a lot of trial and error trying to find an area like this. And also below this is my strip mine, because I was so close to, I think, Y11, Y12 or 11, that I was like, screw it, might as well just dig down and have a strip mine on my island. Oh, I need to fix these torches. And then up here's the other entrance, which is like a little hut by the horse barn. That is everything in my realm so far. So thank you guys for watching, and if you like what you saw, maybe leave a like or subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you guys next time.